I know we've been waiting for this for a very long time when it comes to Jonathan David. He has finally made his move. He has signed with Juventus. I've said this before. I'm going to try and not take it personally that he didn't sign with Napoli. That was the first rumored team. It's okay. It's okay. He is in Italy. He went there right after Canada was eliminated from the Gold Cup. What do you think about this move for the Canadian?
It's perfect. Like I did a backflip. I won't tell you how I landed. It wasn't great, probably a 6 out of 10. But the enthusiasm was there. This is a perfect marriage for the kid. We love the Iceman. He's the most influential player for the Canadian men's national team. And I just think he waited and kind of just wanted that perfect move, and he got it in the end. Juve, the way that they'll use him, the way that he'll be a number one. Of course, it's still early in the transfer window. They might pick up another signing. I think it would be great for the team. But regardless, you could see that they slotted and picked him perfectly. So I think he'll thrive there. I'm just excited that a Canadian player, guy from Ottawa, is going to play in Torino.
Mhm.
Like this is just surreal. It's a big moment.
So Juve hasn't won a league title since 2020. Is he the piece that gets them back on that path?
I think so. I think it's a step in the right direction. You look at Serie A, I always said this is a league that is like very defensive minded. Like teams play a certain way. They're very methodical. It's not so physical as other leagues. I think for me it's just about being in the right place at the right time. But you look at the stats, Napoli, you're in Napoli, I'll even say it, scored 59 goals, and Juve scored 58 for the season. I'll
Yeah.
also say that Juve only lost four, so they need a difference maker. They tied 16 this campaign. So they need someone to be a difference maker in front of goal. He'll play different spots. He won't always play at the number nine. He'll probably play underneath or on the wing. And his versatility will come in handy. But I just think if they could score more goals, be a bit more productive, then they could be champions once again. Which I don't really want to say while I look at you because I know you're like Napoli. It's Napoli all the way. But Juve could do
I'm just
it.
saying.
They could do
I
it.
mean,
I think they could win.
Napoli, but now that Jonathan Davis with Juve, I'll have one eye on that club. And
Yeah.
here's a little bit, little bit, little bit. And I think a lot of Canadians are going to have an eye on that club, just like a lot of Canadians started to keep an eye on Bayern Munich when Alphonso Davies made that move and what he's been able to accomplish with that club and winning titles and Champions League. Do you think Jonathan David has the ability to reach that status now, as well of that Canadian playing with a big club and winning trophies? Like, I mean, dare I say, is this the biggest move for a Canadian, or do you still think it's Alphonso Davies going to Bayern?
This is 1B. 1A is still Davies at the time that he went, but this
Mm.
is still a big move. And I love that it's kind of split. Like the public is speaking, who cares what we say? The public is saying this is the biggest one just because of expectation and how he's been playing. Simply when you play this game, when you play with better players, you become a better player. And that's what's gonna happen with Jonathan David. Staying healthy, making sure that he's in the moment. We touched on already about how humble he is. But if he can just put his head down, look, I'm thinking about 2 years from now. I'm thinking about the World Cup next summer. Having him playing in Serie A, just watch out, world, because he's a dangerous, dangerous footballer, and I think he's in the perfect situation right now.